Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. And here's Collins. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching, and with Ivica Zubac controlling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now, here is Harden. There's a screen by Collins. The kick out to Lopez. That 3 off the mark. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren can't hit. Harden with it. And Leonard puts it up from deep 3. Drops in the tray.
That is absolutely ridiculous range from Kawhi. My goodness, it feels like he just stepped across half court.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's SGA. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Screen by Leonard. Harden outside. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, one aspect that makes Lopez dangerous, his size. At 7 foot, he doesn't have to go far to slam it home.
Holmgren outside. Right side, Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. Thunder with the rebound. Over in the corner, Dort to the paint. Here's Holmgren. Williams with a clean look. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Harden's shot is off. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Clippers trailed by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Lopez. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Dort. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's stolen by SGA. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Thunder lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Thunder?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. SGA's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Harden looking it over. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
A shot by Williams, no good. Clippers trail by 10, and so they foul intentionally. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches a 3. Williams can't get it to go. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back to you.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And that's an intentional foul.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Lopez a screen. Back to Harden. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Harden. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Holmgren the screen. Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Screen by Leonard. Harden finishing inside.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Williams looking over the floor. Down low. Lopez with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got 5 points so far. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, SGA. Williams a screen. Leonard with the steal. Harden has a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
Pass to Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
It's stolen by Dort. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Inside. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Lopez with the block. Leonard from deep three-point land. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Substitution for your Clippers.
And LA has possession. They trail by 9 points.
James Harden.
Done outside. It's stolen by SGA. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop.
You could see Jalen Williams' speed on display right there. Gets out to score on the fast break.
Screen by Leonard. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 6 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Timeout. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Outside Bogdanovich. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. To the wing on the left. To the inside. Outside, Dort. SGA on the wing. 6 to shoot. SGA on the drive.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Lopez, no luck. Here's Oklahoma City. Big stretch here going 10-2. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Holmgren.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harden, no good. The Thunder leading by 16. To the middle. Here's SGA. Connects from three-point range. Dort's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Back to Harden. Inside. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Holmgren. SGA from outside. The rebound by Harden. Clippers trailed by 19. Shot on the wing. And he makes that one. He has 7.
Kawhi Leonard is efficient with his shooting form. Makes it look easy right there.
The wide open look here for Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
Bangs home the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Zubac. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
Back to SGA. Holmgren the screen. SGA into the lane. And that one, good.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Bogdanovich. Thunder with the rebound. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Back to SGA. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And it's Zubac atop the key. Driving the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. No good with the layup. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Beats the buzzer! Wow!
Yeah, that's just a